On Friday, United Airlines announced that it would leave John F. Kennedy Airport, which is New York's busiest. A sizable decision, no doubt. But why did the major US carrier make said decision? Welcome back to the second video here on GlobeTrotting. Please do subscribe if you're new as we rapidly approach 5,000. This is actually a bonus video. It was not initially in our content plan, but one I wanted to explore more deeply here on the channel. The New York JFK and United Airlines relationship has, in the best way possible, been rocky throughout. It's never been a relationship that has seemingly been destined to succeed, with several bust-ups leading to United Airlines being upset over their position at the airport. The latest leading to their eventual removal from the busiest airport in New York. Before I get into the exact reasoning on their latest decision, it must be mentioned that this is not the first time United Airlines has left JFK. In fact, during the midway point of the 2010s, they also made the same decision. At the time, the services were shifted to Newark, as the airline said its flights into JFK was some of the worst performing financially on their network. A decision that definitely saw some passengers express frustration, but one that ultimately did see the consolidation of their presence in New York, focusing more so on Newark Liberty as their next logical step forward. Nevertheless, they did eventually return, and today, in October of 2022, before the month's end, they'll once again suspend their presence. Why? Well, it's actually been a long time coming, and I think if you read between the lines, it was seemingly something that had already been decided by United Airlines many weeks ago. We were just awaiting the firm announcement. United Airlines, only in the past month, actually came forward and expressed that it felt it was struggling at JFK and needed other slots to be allocated to the airline to better compete with the existing carriers that flew in and out of there. Notably, though, they were referencing your American Airlines and JetBlue. United Airlines threatened the Federal Aviation Administration and gave them generally an ultimatum that if they were unable to obtain the slots they required, well, then they wouldn't continue at the airport any longer. The Federal Aviation Administration immediately came back following the threats from United Airlines, noting that allocating slots in such a busy airspace and of course airport was not something that could be done overnight. It's a thorough process that every potential company interested in obtaining additional or new slots needs to go through. This is a response that was seemingly not good enough, as United Airlines announced their departure from the airport once again, only a handful of days ago at the time this video is being published. They accounted for, over a year-long period, less than 1% of the overall traffic JFK saw. So by no means was the presence of United Airlines heightened at JFK, but it's still enough of a decision to make headlines, given them being a major US carrier. United Airlines further cited difficulties competing in the segment. While, as we know, all competition is healthy, United Airlines did not believe they were adequately positioned to be given a chance to do such a thing. With the busy winter season approaching, they saw it as an opportunity to cut their losses and pull out entirely. Temporarily, though, as noted by the carrier. Why only using the word temporarily? Well, it would seem they're, once again, leaving the door open for a potential return. This is because United Airlines still firmly believes that JFK can offer them something if handled better. As you might be aware, JFK has been the primary focus of redevelopment, with many exciting new areas arriving in the coming years. United Airlines thinks that this positions them in a place where they can capitalize. However, what must be said is that whenever they return, whether that's 2023 or 2025 or even later, the Federal Aviation Administration will undertake the exact same process. It is therefore very likely that the answer United seeks may not be what they actually get back. Of course, to summarize, some of the key reasons as to why United Airlines have once again pulled out from JFK is really thanks to them being unable to obtain additional slots that they require. These additional slots, they believe, would better position them to compete with other airlines flying on similar routing. They've cut their losses and have departed from the airport, with all services to suspend by the end of this coming month, that being October of the calendar year 2022. Now it is over to you, the amazing community of GlobeTrotting. Use the comment section as a place to start a dialogue and share your thoughts on United Airlines once again walking from JFK for not the first time. Thank you very much for watching this video here on GlobeTrotting. I hope this served as a better explanation as to some of the key reasoning and of course giving you a bit of brief history into the airline also leaving the airport back in the 2010s. Do take care and stay tuned for more aviation analysis coming soon.